Now I just play.
Was it just something that took time to shake away from?
Exactly. It was more of a mental block. I just had to get over it, and I feel like I overcame it. I don't wear any braces anymore. I'm just running around now.
You had 2 surgeries, or you had the injury twice?
I had an injury twice. I had it one time, and then the second time it happened after the Insight Bowl that year. I had surgery right after that.
Okay. You got they didn't give you a sack you should have had. You weren't very happy about that coming off the side.
Yeah, I was talking to the ref about it. He said he didn't see it, but I mean, how can you miss me coming up the gap?
I could hear him slamming him in the back.
Right. So
they put it up later.
They did put it up later. All right, that's good. Good to know that. But yeah, I feel like I'm just trying to get some points on the board for the defense. You know, I was hoping we could pull away with the W, but I feel like defense, we had a decent day today.
You're here in Iowa's had great tradition of defensive linemen, and everyone says you could be a guy who fills that role and plays in the NFL. How does that make you feel that people talk about you that way?
It makes you feel good. You know, it's a sense of hope for you. Mm-hmm. But, you know, again, you don't want to get complacent, you know what I'm saying? Because when you think like that, you won't get anywhere. You're just going to think nothing's going to be given to you. So now I know that, you know, and now I got to work. You know, I talked to guys like Mike Dans, and before the spring started, he was just telling me, you got to work for it. You know, nothing's going to come to you. And that's a guy I keep in touch with, and he helps me out, you know, mentally.
How good did it feel to get out here?
What's that again?
How good did it feel to get out here today?
Oh, it was great. It was a great environment. I had a lot of fun today. It was great out here. The fans are great. We got some of the best fans in the nation. And just out here with the fellas, it was great.
How much more confident are you now compared to last spring at this time?
No, I'm very confident. I'm comfortable with the defense. Like, I feel like I can play.
Next stage, you know, back in the weight room, continue to get stronger, continue to get faster, finish up in school.
Thanks. Trash talk going on out there today? You guys were having some fun out there.
Yeah, you know, it's always good to compete with your team. You know, it's good trash talk. You know, it's nothing dirty. No hitting after the play or nothing like that. But you know, just to get the fire going. So.
Has Big Carl been doing this all spring?
Yeah, Big Carl been having a great spring. You know, he's been out there having fun. He's been improving a lot. So you know, that's what we need from him.
How much does that help your job as a linebacker when you're getting the D-line making plays like that?
It builds another level of trust. You know, you trust your defensive line. You trust that they'll get the job done. So it kind of makes your job a little easier. You know, get your time to get to the running backs or get to the play. So you know, they're doing a good job.
How do you feel? I mean, you guys are veteran linebackers. What did you guys work on this spring?
You know, we just had to clear up some mistakes that we did last year. We had to basically, individually, we had to clean up some of our techniques and clean up a lot of stuff that we had to do to get better and just prepare the team and be a leadership. So that's something that we had to work on as a linebacker unit, being a leadership to the team and carrying some of the young guys.
It seemed like you guys were using a lot of different looks today. Nickel, dime, blitz. Has that kind of been?
That's kind of been what's happening in the spring. You know, we're trying to get different looks, different type of schemes. So you know, we just want to stay at one type of defense. So then it'd be harder for the offense if you have multiple schemes and stuff.
Seemed like it's helping to get some pressure on the quarterback. You guys were back there quite a bit today.
It is. Phil Parker, you know, he put a lot of adjustments to his defense, and you know, he's coaching aggressively, and that's what he wants us to do is go out there and play physical and aggressive.
I think people think that the quarterback pressure has to come from the edge. It seems like you guys were getting a decent push up the middle today as well.
Yeah, you know, we just have some type of schemes to where, you know, every offense think the pressure's coming from the outside. So, of course, you can't just keep doing that because they'll block it every time. So, you know, you have to switch it up a lot.
Talk to some of the skill guys. They seem to really enjoy the no huddle. What's it like for a lineman?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Obviously, it's a lot different than what we've done in the past, but we're buying into it. Whatever Coach Davis and Coach Farron's have in mind, we're buying into it, and whatever's best for the team, that's what we're doing, and it's a fun wrinkle to have in the back pocket.
What type of learning curve is there for that? Something so different, or you know, away from what you guys normally do?
Yeah, and we as offensive linemen, we never had to watch the signals before, but now we have to pay attention to those, which it's. Over time, the repetition of watching them and learning them, it becomes a kind of second nature. But that's like the only wrinkle is not a huddle. And like I said, it's different than what we've done, but it's enjoyable.
How are things coming together for you guys without James? Obviously, you're missing the man in the middle, somebody new in there, although Austin has experience.
Yeah, Austin does have experience, and obviously just the age and the experience with James. I mean, he's a fifth-year senior last year, and he's seen almost everything. Played 3 years, started 3 years, so he's had a lot of different looks that he sees. But Austin's progressing day after day, and as a whole unit, we just need to keep improving.
In terms of the quarterback competition, do you guys pay much attention to that? Is it really a concern for you at all?
No, it's not. We'll block for whoever, and whatever it takes to get the job done. The coaches, we trust in what they have in mind, and it's ultimately their decision who they'll put in there, and we'll block for whoever it is.
How much progress do you think you guys have made in 15 practices this spring?
We've definitely improved. We're not to where we want to be, and I don't know if any team coming out of the spring ball is where they want to be. Obviously, you always want to keep getting better, but I felt we made strides day by day and practice by practice.